And hey guys, how are ya? Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Steven. Long time no see, right? So I thought I would keep filming because I get in a habit through Vlogtober of filming every day. So usually the first few days of November, I keep on trucking. Well, I could not. I got very, very sick. Thankfully, it didn't settle too deeply into my chest, which would have been catastrophic. It stayed up pretty much in my head and another part of my body that we don't talk about in public, but everyone does poop, right? That's the story that book told. I have a work trip that starts tomorrow evening. I know that I got a fairly long layover in Tampa, a short layover in Houston. My beard is a mess. I've got a short layover in Houston. Otherwise, I don't really know much about the trip. I really haven't looked too much. I think I'm the second most senior, but we'll see what happens. So I'm going to pop into Smith's, which is a grocery store that I do not particularly adore, but it is convenient to me right now. I am here to buy some groceries, but also because I think they have a Coinstar machine, and I've got a bag of coins. I use cash that often, so I don't always have coins, but over the past 3 or 4 years, I've just thrown whatever coins I get into this piece of pottery, and it weighs a lot, and I figure I'm gonna get rid of it. Yeah, so let's go do that in the grocery store, pick up some groceries, and then I'm gonna head home and love on the cats. My trip doesn't start until, my report time isn't until like 10 o'clock tomorrow night, so that's very good. I will see you in there. Have you ever used a Coinstar machine? So you just dump coins in here, and then it calculates them, and they give you a receipt which you take to get money. Yay. Is my bag of coins. Let's see how much I make. That'd be kind of cool. Alright, I think I figured it out. Alright, so I did a test run and just threw a bunch in there. I got $15.96. They do take like 12% from what you put in there, but you know what? Rather than wrap all those coins, and the other one I got was $1.47, so not too bad for some spare change that was sitting in a pot. And getting in the car, I see a whole bunch of coins in my door handle. Of course. Hey there, hi. Listening to a little David Crosby. I know him better as a part of the harmony in Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, or Crosby, Stills, Nash. But to hear him sing on his own is definitely kind of exciting. But speaking of exciting, so I just walked out of the grocery store. I got $167.05 with my coins. Very, very pleased. Also very exciting is I had an eBay sale today. It's always a bit of a thrill when I sell something on eBay because I only have like 100 things listed. So when something sells, it feels kind of exciting. I sold a candlestick holder, a Scandinavian, what was the name? It's halal. It's Scandinavian, so it's a mouthful. Italila or something. It looks like Italia with like 5 more L's. I spent, I don't know, 80 cents on the candlestick holder, and I sold it for $30. So very, very pleased. Basically $200 in my pocket that wasn't here this morning. So done. I got some groceries at Smith's. I've got lots of food at home. I am desperately hungry. I'm really irritable right now. It hasn't shown yet on camera. If I keep talking, it might. I am beyond hungry. I had a Fluffernutter this morning with some of my marshmallow fluff I got on my Newark layover. A Fluffernutter, for those who are uninitiated, you're missing out. It is white sandwich bread. I got mine at Trader Joe's, and it's got a little bit more tooth to it. Usually it's got to be something soft like Wonder Bread, something squishy. But it's peanut butter and marshmallow fluff. And you always put too much filling in there, and it always squeezes out the side as you bite it, and it gets stuck in my mustache and my beard. Eleanor, I know, I'm all over the place. I'm super hungry. Eleanor, anything I eat has to pass by the scrutiny of Eleanor. Buddy couldn't care. Eleanor is very interested in anything I eat. If I put something in my mouth, she's like, what is that? And why don't I have any? She gets this big look like, oh. So anything I eat, I have to let her sniff. Usually her reaction is, If you have cats, you know what I'm talking about. Um, but she loves very strange foods. She loves grapes. If I have grapes, and sometimes I have a kick where I eat grapes all week, I'll bite one and let her lick. She loves grapes, seedless grapes. And then I found I was eating marshmallows. I love marshmallows. My old apartment, I was eating marshmallows, and she's looking at me, so of course I let her smell, not thinking she's gonna lick marshmallow, but she started licking the marshmallow. She loved marshmallows. I've also come to discover she loves peanut butter. So whenever I have peanut butter, I give her a little fingertip full, and she eats it, she licks it. Some inadvertently always gets on her little blouse. She has a fluffy little blouse here. So she licks at it like this for a little while. She loves peanut butter. So why was I surprised today to find out that she loves a Fluffernutter as much as I do? So I had too much filling. I tried getting a little bit of the peanut butter because I know she loves it. Some of the marshmallow was in there. It was like a Reese's peanut butter cup commercial. A little bit of marshmallow, a little bit of peanut butter, and she gobbled it up off my finger. So I've come to discover Eleanor loves a Fluffernutter. But why are you spending 4 minutes of your life hearing me talk about my cat's love of Fluffernutter? But so yeah, I've had a Fluffernutter all day long, so I am clearly a little overly hungry. I do have to get home, and the first thing I do is to eat and then plug in my work device to make sure it's all charged and updated for work tomorrow night. So I don't go to work until tomorrow night, so I'll probably see you sometime tomorrow on the way to work, and I'm clearly not thinking right, so I'm going to stop talking and let you go. How embarrassing. Why you're watching, I don't know. Just got in bed, and look who decided to come up and hang out with me, my little angel. Whoop. That's her saying, I do not consent to you rubbing my belly. Okay, honey, I accept your space, your requirement for space. All right, let's go to bed. Good morning, Eleanor. Hi, baby. You want to give me the toy? Do you want to give me the toy? Do you see a pigeon outside on the roof next door? Is that it? Yep. Yep. She loves her pigeons. Look at her. You're so sweet. You're so pretty. You're so pretty. But give me the toy. All right. She's like sitting on it like it's an egg, and she's a hen. I see her tail going though, so she's having a nice time. Eleanor? Sweetheart. Hi, buddy. Hi guys, I just thought I'd come over and harass Eleanor, who seemed very, very comfortable taking a nap. I just wanted to get a little bit more love today. I listed a few things on eBay, nothing terribly exciting, just a few bread and butter items, and made sure my work device is all charged up, ready to go, updated. My suitcase is still packed from my last 4-day, which was a month ago. I hope the stuff in there is going to work, because I really don't feel like unpacking and packing again. So I'm going to hang out with this little face. Hi. You're so beautiful. And I will see you guys later. All right, buddy. I got to close the door. I got to go to work. He likes to hang out in front of the open door. But I got to go. I'm sorry, honey. Gotta go. And hello there. Hi. Hello. So guess where I am? No, I'm not in Tampa. You can guess where I am because my friend over my shoulder here. So I'm at home. I did not plan to be at home. So today was lovely. Today was lovely. It's my favorite kind of day. I woke up when I wanted to. Actually, I woke up when the cats wanted me to. gave them some treats. We kind of lounged in bed for a little while. I got up, played some video games, watched some YouTube videos, had a Fluffinator because I still have a lot of marshmallow fluff left over, and just farted around. Oh, I listed some things on eBay. Nothing groundbreaking, but I listed some things on eBay. And then I decided about 5 o'clock to take a nap in preparation for a really long red eye. So we were supposed to arrive in Tampa at 7 a.m. My report time was supposed to be 10:59 p.m. this evening. So I decided I'm going to take a good solid nap. About 3.5 hours. Mind you, I don't sleep that entire time because there are cats involved in my life and they want me awake. Buddy, if you didn't know, Buddy likes to sleep on over one of my shoulders. If he's sleeping over here, he wants me facing him. If he's sleeping over here, I have to turn over and go over here. And he likes to change places for whatever reason. And he wants me. So every time I turn, he turns. If I don't, he cries at me. So I have to turn. So I rarely get a solid sleep when I'm at home. I love it, but it's also not a lot of sleep. So I got maybe 2.5, 3 hours of sleep. But, you know, I woke up when I wanted to. I had a beautiful nap today. So when I woke up and got ready for work, I had plenty of time to eat something. So I had a big dinner, big dinner, and then decided, you know, I'll head off to work. My report time again being 10:59. Well, an hour and 6 minutes before my report time, I get a phone call. I'm almost at the airport. I get a phone call from crew scheduling. You know, mind you, at the intersection I was in, it wasn't safe for me to even look at the radio to hit answer. So I let it go to voicemail. I pulled off to the side right before I got to the airport, and it was crew scheduling telling me that my report time for work has been changed from 10:59 p.m. till 5 o'clock in the morning tomorrow. Bum, 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 surprise. This is something I have never heard of before. Outside of a rolling delay is what sometimes they can call these kinds of things. But it just, at this hour for a red eye, that I've rested all day, that I've prepared for a red eye, to make me then go work a whatever they call the first flight of the morning, it just feels brutal. It's unintended. Like, they didn't mean to screw with me. This isn't them trying to twist a knife or anything. This is just operational needs. I completely understand. It just feels a little strange. You know, it just feels, I've never had something like this happen before for a red eye. A flight like this is either canceled or whatever, you know. But so it is now 10:25 p.m. I have to leave the house at least by 4 a.m., which gives me time to take another nap. The only problem is I'm not tired. I am so the opposite of tired. A little irritated, but I'm not tired. And my belly is full. The silver lining is my belly is very full. And the cats are already in sleep mode. So maybe I'll be able to get a few hours of sleep. But I'm going to head upstairs in a moment, climb into bed, try to close my eyes. I can't take a melatonin or any sleep aid to get me to sleep because I have only a few hours to sleep. So that is the day. This day has ended with a bit of a surprise. Not a nice one, but to be a flight attendant, you have to be a palm tree, right? You have to be able to sway with the wind, and I'm swaying. So this did not mean, I did not intend, I can't even talk. Maybe I am tired. I did not intend to make this a whole video, just yesterday and today, what today was. But it looks like that's going to be a video today, so because I don't want to pull this all the way through the remainder of the trip. So I will see you soon after I finish what was a 4-day, but now is a 3-day. Was there something I'm missing? I did have to repack my bag. When I got into the garage, I realized things are going to be screwy with the way that air traffic control is slowing flights out of most major airports. You've probably heard this on the news. Things might get a little squirrely, so I decided to change the shoes I had in my bag into something more able to handle cooler weather. I threw some socks in there. I don't wear a lot of socks, and I threw in a sweater and a lightweight jacket and a pair of jeans, just in case we get stuck in Detroit and I'm dressed for Tampa. So I did do that. But let's see if I need those clothes. Let's see what happens on this next trip. I will see you there. In the meantime, fly safe. I'm going to try to get to sleep.